Is anything actually ever going to be done about this? The entire world knows that China violates human rights. But without action, nothing will ever change. It's scary to think that perhaps nothing would have been done about the Nazi concentration camps. If Germany hadn't invaded Poland and kicked, wait until a country forfeits and declares Chinese loan conditions for null. Or now with everyone slowly pulling out of China, their economy will come under pressure in a few years. They'll have no choice to either accept or go to war. OFC they can sanctions, and with their powerful stance they'll have an impact, but it will unite the rest of the top Viking cooler dad like a regular dad but cooler vintage black best shirt. A few American companies shifting doesn't change their absolutely huge manufacturing capabilities that other countries utilize. It's going to take the US or EU issuing sanctions to have any effect. Top Viking cooler dad like a regular dad but cooler vintage black best shirt. Tank top. V-neck ladies tee for men and women. Tank top. V-neck. The Chinese will triple down. It will be a long, protracted war of attrition. It'll crush China eventually. They manufacture and sell. If no one buys, they hurt more than anyone. That is how Trump killed the top Viking cooler dad like a regular dad but cooler vintage black best shirt. We literally just did this sanction war last year. China is murdering its citizens in cold blood and slowly expanding its global influence. And you're worried about the impact retaliation has on the soybean market. We don't do China because we just love them. We do business because they bring us profits. To fight them, it requires hurting our own economy. Any form of retaliation requires some form of sacrifice. Official top Viking cooler dad like a regular dad but cooler vintage black best sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. Take a look around at the protests to reopen all the businesses in America and ask yourself if you really think the average US citizen is willing to take that big of an economic hit to protect the rights of some Chinese people on the other side of the world. A lot of them literally aren't even willing to let the economy suffer to protect their own grandmother. I've already seen a lot of traction with companies in the UK being mindful of their products from China. It's slowly but surely getting there. The top Viking cooler dad like a regular dad but cooler vintage black best shirt. That's why the first movers should be big economies that can put pressure on Chinese exports. The Philippines is in a sad state of affairs and holds lots of potentials. But it's not going to negate the above. The biggest countries get away with it as long as they steer clear of abusing other world powers. Other product.